Clouds.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Anyways. I'm Joan,
And I'm Reilly.
and you're listening to Anyway.
Anyways, hi everyone. Good to see you. You
Nice to
couldn't
be back.
tell we're at our respective homes. I don't know which way the screen you're at. I don't know where to point to you. Sideways. You're on this side for me.
Yeah, you're on this side for me. High five.
Outstanding. Ah.
We.
Wow.
um,
Already off to a violent start.
already, yes, as per
You
normal.
couldn't tell we missed each other.
We do. I definitely miss not sleeping with Reilly.
Aww.
So sad. We, as you can tell, as you know, with quarantine and everything, and most campuses are shutting down, we're forced to move out. So here we are on Zoom, finishing out our season, because we never got to finish our Anyways season.
You're right.
3, I think, right? It's season 3?
Yes.
Reilly, I can't hear you.
What?
Say something.
What's going on?
I hear you now. Maybe it's my headphones. It's okay. Anyway.
Just so you guys know, this is our second try at this. Facing our own technological difficulties, but it's fine.
We're trying to work.
My headphones aren't even plugged in. They're just on for aesthetic purposes.
My headphones were messing everything up, so I could put one in.
There you go. Yes, that's the side with the mic. That makes the most sense.
Yes, it makes picture perfect right here. So anyways, back on topic. So today we decided to do like a little special episode for you guys, so you know that we are still healthy and safe, hopefully, and we stay that way. But today we're going to talk about our top picks of 10 things you can do and watch during quarantine. So let's start off with TV. Now that we all have this time at home, I know most of us are turning to streaming services to fill our time in between homework. So Reilly, what TV have you been watching
in between homework? No, just kidding. I've been doing my homework. Well, I am a very big fan of cartoons and everything of the sorts. So my go-tos usually just during the school year that I typically watch, I watch the Powerpuff Girls and Flapjack, the Misadventures of Flapjack.
Very true.
Now, I've been on Hulu a lot because I just recently have been using it because I have the Spotify premium student account, which gives you a free Hulu. And I went on there, looked at their cartoon list, and they have Danny Phantom and My Life as a Teenage Robot and a whole bunch of others. But those two I'm very much looking forward to watching. And then I've been watching The Proud Family on Disney+.
Yes. Love The Proud Family.
Oh,
you've been busy with all of your cartoons, haven't you?
You know, anyways, jump.
Okay, my turn. So I've been watching a lot of like murder mysteries and detective shows recently. And so one that I'm currently in right now is called The Mentalist. It's very good. It's on Amazon Prime. You can find all 7 seasons there. I'm on season 6.
Ooh.
And then I rewatched all of Psych. Which is another.
How many seasons of Psych are there?
There are 7.
7? Okay.
Yeah, 7 seasons and then a movie. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a good time. Well, it's like a musical, there's 2 movies. Yeah, there's 2 movies because they have the musical episode, which is like a movie long, and then they have an actual Psych the movie, and they're coming out with Psych the movie number 2. So I'm excited.
Oh, exciting!
Yeah,
exciting, maybe yes.
Yes. And then I've also gone back and I'm rewatching Criminal Minds, which just ended recently. So, but I've missed a few seasons in between there. I also don't remember all the other like character backstories and stuff.
Lots to keep up with.
That one's 15 seasons, so it's gonna be a while. Eventually I'll finish Supernatural. But We'll get there when we get there.
We're taking baby steps.
The baby steps. Okay, so next for our top picks are movies to watch while you're in quarantine. So Reilly, you got any movies you've watched recently or good movies that you just recommend?
For sure. I have definitely, I watched Heathers again because I just was like, I'm craving for this movie right here, which was also on Hulu. Shout out to Hulu for coming in clutch.
Mhm.
Um, and then was it this past weekend? It was like this past weekend or 2 weekends ago. I did my hair and I was watching Inspector Gadget on Disney Plus, and it was a good time. And yes, what other movies do I have on my watch list? I think, yeah, I just been like wanted to watch like 80s films like Heathers and The Goonies and just, Footloose, Dirty Dancing, all of those. I just been in the mood for them.
Nice, nice. So solid 80s movie binge is what I hear.
Hmm.
Mhm. Nice. I have not been on an 80s movie binge, so I'm
What have
sorry.
we been on?
Let's see here. I watched Knives Out a couple weekends ago. It was okay. It's not my favorite. I think I watched too many murder mysteries to like really enjoy it because my whole family we figured it out 15 minutes into the movie. We're
Mm.
like,
See, I definitely like the trailer when I first saw it was intriguing, but I also was like, this seems kind of predictable as well. I don't know. Ooh, one movie sidetrack. One movie that I really do want to see. I is it The Nanny? It's the movie with Finn Wolfhard and like and there's like a little girl and then they have a nanny, but they're like really creepy.
yes,
Is it
I know
just
what you
called The Nanny?
I think so. I don't know. I can look it up while we're talking.
And The Boy too, because The Boy one was like weird, but I want to see what the second one is gonna be about.
I'm color me intrigued. Uh,
Hmm.
did you see the meme where because all these movies are getting set back to like next year for releases, where it's like Margot Robbie scrolling or rolling into the Oscars for winning
Birds
best
of Prey.
best picture of 2020 with Birds of Prey because it's gonna be the
Wow.
movie that came out.
Oh my gosh, wait, a movie that we did watch because Disney Plus, they put Onward on Disney Plus, which was released in theaters. It's like the newest Pixar movie,
Hmm.
because it didn't have that long of a like theatrical run, so they just put it on their streaming service. And me and my family watched that, and it was so good. Just like every Pixar movie, pulled at the heartstrings. Great family movie. Please watch it if you have the means to.
Please watch it. Oh, it's called The Turning. To answer your question,
The Turning. Okay,
Turning. That's the Finn Wolfhard one.
I'll see if I can
The
find it
Pixar
somewhere.
movies. I just got into an argument last night about how Carl. I firmly believe, and no one will change my mind, that Carl and Ellie are like the best Pixar couple. And my friend wanted to argue that Wally and Eva were better, and I said,
Mm,
non-existent argument, and I like
they're also definitely not people
exactly. But even
either.
besides that, Carl and Ellie win in my heart. Um, but yeah, so if you haven't seen Up, you should watch Up. One movie that I have I really want to watch is The Princess Bride, and I really want to watch Hot Fuzz, which is
Oh my gosh, there's a way I saw it on somewhere, but like you can stream and also have like a video call going on, so you are watching like having a watch party.
it's called
So we
Netflix
should do that.
Party. We should. I'm down. I'll just share my screen on Zoom. Don't
Lovely.
tell Zoom I said that.
We'll figure that out.
We'll work on it. We'll work on it.
Hmm.
It'll be like what was that podcast that only had one season? It's like Film Taters.
Mm,
Like annotated. Is that what it was? I don't
maybe
really remember. I don't know. Maybe someone will remind us. Who knows?
couch potato films.co something.
Couch Potato Productions, I think is what it is.
That
Spud
makes sense.
Productions. That's it. Spud
Hmm.
Productions. I remember now. It was a had a good run, I guess. That's okay.
Hmm. A nice cult following.
A nice. It definitely has a cult following.
Very niche.
Yes. Anyways, moving on.
Anyway.
Number three. As we are all quarantined, and there's a lot of people who ended up being quarantined by themselves. Um,
Mm.
without anybody around them. Self-care has become like a big thing in media as well. So what are some of your favorite self-care tips, Miss Reilly?
Hmm. You know, I love a good face mask and a bubble bath occasionally.
Mm.
I also think that mental health is self-care and like taking care of your body. So doing stuff to move and get around, it can be hard like in apartments and stuff, but there's lots of resources where you can like do apartment friendly workouts, or you can just like sit outside on your balcony and read a book so that you get the sun and the wind in your face. So I think those are good self-care. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Those are all great ways to do it. I like the, what's it called? The grapefruit mask that we did the one time on here.
Yes.
I have like a stack of those and all these like little nose strips just because
Love a good port strip.
to make your face feel better. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's all inside your head, I think, but it makes me feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then, always like a good deep conditioning. It's also very nice.
Ooh, you're right.
Yeah. And then just
Mm,
like stretching. I feel like stretching is very important.
you're right. Release those toxins of the
Yeah.
muscles.
All
My
that.
legs are
Yeah.
so sore. I definitely did not stretch from me doing a leg workout yesterday, and now I'm paying the price. It hurts to stand and it hurts to go up and down the steps.
I'm so sorry. You and you live up steps. I'm so sorry.
Yes, I do. So
Mm.
we're just not gonna leave. Ooh,
Susie,
wait, that reminds me, I have laundry that's in the washing machine that I have to.
I finished all my laundry because I'm an adult. I gotta put it away. It's over here, but it's definitely done, and it's folded, but it's
Wow.
still just chilling over here. So
Okay. That's progress, I guess.
I guess
Whatever.
whatever floats your boat. Uh,
Hmm.
okay, so number 4 were some books that you recommend. Important to keep
Um,
our minds active. TV's fun and stuff, but we got to keep our minds going, and if you don't keep, uh, I don't remember what I was gonna say. So, what's some good books you like to read or
some
you're
good
currently
books. Let me get
reading?
some. Or let me get one. Okay. So I read these last year, but I still really like them. They're both by Ned Bazzini. He wrote Be More Chill, which is, the
Musical.
source material for the musical. So this is the book, but I also have this one called It's Kind of a Funny Story. This one I like a lot. This one talks about like the story of the main character in this. I feel like both of them kind of reflect him as a person. But the main character in this is very like reflective of kind of who he was, and he's like struggling with mental health. He ends up in the mental hospital, and it just kind of talks about his struggle and how he kind of gradually overcomes that in a way, or how he learns to work with it and cope with it. So I think this is a very interesting read. And then let me get the other one. I have this one. I took the cover off of it, but it's called Where the Crawdads Sing. This was recommended to me by a friend. I have not touched it since we've been back home, but I will. So she's looking pretty. I'm
Nice.
only this far in, but it's okay. Anyways,
You've got like so many more months to read it, so it's fine.
exactly.
Exactly. Um, Unlike Riley, or I guess very similar to Riley, I haven't been able to sit down and actually read a book, but all my books are over there, so I'm not gonna show them to you. But some good reads. If cabin fever is a fear for you, I think you should read The Shining. It's very good. It's all about cabin fever,
Mm.
um, but in like a negative way. It's still really good.
Watch the
And
movie, read the book, watch the movie.
boom, that's the movie we can watch on it.
Mm. It's been a minute since
Um,
I've seen The Shining.
it's a good one. And then another good book that I think is fun is, I just saw it, but I don't remember the title. Oh, it's called Me Before You. It's by JoJo Moyes. It was really popular a long
I
time
heard about
ago,
that.
like 3 or 4 years ago. But it's a very good. It's a cute, little cute little romance book.
Is that a movie as well?
Yes, it is. It
Okay.
is. It's not my favorite romance book, but it is a very good read. Just because I like their they. I keep saying it's a romance book, but they are never really the people in it are never really a couple. It's more of like a really awesome friendship that you can tell it wants to be something more. But because of the ending, anyway, just read it. It's very good. um, yeah. So those are my two recommendations. Also, I've been debating on rereading some Harry Potters since I have the time.
Hmm.
Got anything else
Very
to do?
true. Those are some thick books.
There's some thick boys. They're right here. You can actually see those. There's some thick
Mine are
boys.
just a corner away, but I don't feel like turning the laptop. So my laptop's kind of hanging on the thread, but it's fine.
Mood. Oh no. Oh, I wanted to make it to next year.
Mm.
All right. So number 5 is social media. Social media is an interesting topic altogether. But Reilly, what is your favorite kind of social media right now that you like to go through?
Well, I feel like you should dive into this one first since you are experimenting on TikTok, you know.
I am. I don't make TikToks. I just like watching them. There's some really funny TikToks.
That's true. You show me some good ones sometimes.
I do. I have quality chef's kiss TikTok to watch. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I like TikTok. I think it's interesting. It definitely depends on what kind of little videos you like to watch. Because like my sister doesn't like TikTok because all her friends watch are like the people in like the hype house or whatever. And I
Yeah.
don't think I've seen one. I don't think
I
I've
know about it
seen any
because
of
of like
those.
oh, you froze real quick.
Because of like,
I hear you.
oh no, but I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I just said you froze for a second.
Oh, you did too. So it was
Okay.
mutual.
Well, great.
Cute.
I forgot what I was gonna
Um,
say. Oh well.
it's all right. We'll come back to us in like 4 topics. It'll be fine.
You're right.
Um, but like I like all the art ones where you can see artists doing amazing things, and I like all the really silly ones, and any of them that are about Danny DeVito. You can bet I've liked it. Or they make a lot of really funny D&D TikToks. So
Very
my
niche.
TikToks are very obscure ones, but I do enjoy those. I don't watch like the really popular ones. All the ones that pop up for me have like 4 likes. I'm like, oh, me too. I like this. But yeah, so that's the social media I like right now. I like watching TikToks.
Very niche, very niche.
Thank you.
Interesting.
What about you, Ms. Reilly?
You know, I've just been, you know what, I low-key kind of hate social media just because of the fact that I keep getting ads for different accounts that sell clothes. And I have been itching to shop so bad.
And we're recording.
Okay. Sorry for those technical difficulties, peeps. My power shut off. So we're going to get back into it. Let's see. Let me pull these back up.
All right. We were at number 6, which is meme surfing. They're certainly
Meme surfing.
solid memes. So you got any favorites, Miss Reilly?
Any memes? Not in particular. I mean, of course, they're like Corona themed memes, which some of them are real funny. But I saw the one that I sent y'all today, it was a clip from like a BuzzFeed article, and it was like, this is what a pro gamer's back is gonna look like in like 40 years. And then somebody commented underneath saying like more like 4 weeks in quarantine, and I was like, oh geez. I'll have to put that somewhere on the video or in the link or something because it is tragic. What about you, Joan? I feel like you're more well versed in memes.
Of course I am. I'm so well versed in memes that I'm going to screen share some to you. Um,
Oh,
for our viewers. So
lovely.
here are some of my favorites, real quick. Boop. Can everyone see my screen?
Whoa, that's so cool.
This
I
is one
didn't
of
know
my
you could do
favorites.
this.
Yeah, I play D&D on Zoom. I've learned a lot of things. There's a dry erase board option too. But
Whoa.
this is one of my favorites. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and it says these people have no idea how to live without money. They're what's called new poor. We're old poor, which I find funny. And then there's this one that says, Dad, I'm sick. Can I not go to school today? And he says, back in my day, we still had school during a pandemic. And this kid says, okay, Zoomer.
Zoomer, not Zoomer.
I think it's hilarious.
Oh
Um,
no.
and then my last one was sent to me um, by Mr. Hayden, and it says,
Mm.
I just went outside, and let me just say, that sunlight hit different when it's illegal.
When it's illegal, you shared me this one. This one was funny.
One of my favorites. But yeah, those are some solid memes that I found during the pandemic that I thought were worth sharing with
Mm.
everybody. Ah, illegal. Ah.
I feel like now would have been a good time for me to like try out a background, but I don't have any good ones available.
My backgrounds, hold on, I'll show you. You'll recognize this one, but for some
Ooh.
reason, I don't have a green screen. But it says see, it won't pop
It
up.
wants to.
It wants to. It's like kind of there. There's the flames. It's the This Is Fine dog.
Yes, 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 yes.
It says, yeah, there's a little coffee cup. Big sad. It used to let me do all the backgrounds, but now apparently
Maybe because
not.
you need a solid wall.
No, because it didn't work in my other room either. My
Hmm.
other didn't work the other place I was doing stuff. Oh, there's some grass behind me. Maybe if I move out
Okay.
of oh, I move my body out of the way, you can kind of see it.
That's not the point.
Exactly. Anyways, back
Hmm.
on topic. Number
Back on track.
number 7. Everybody keeps talking about having new skills when they come out of this pandemic and everything. So this one is crafting. Have you done any crafting, Miss Reilly?
Have I done any crafting? No, but I've done lots of cleaning, which has been great for me, like nice deep cleaning. I just get to like reset everything and it's great.
Aw,
So yes, that's what I've been doing. Like cleaning areas, just it's been great. I love I love to clean.
nice. I also did some cleaning and I kind of redid my room a little bit. I fixed some things. Some of my posters might come down in the next few days, but I haven't decided yet. I'm not strong enough yet for that.
Mm.
But yeah, I got a plant. I got a plant.
Plain baby, is it named?
It's just my peace lily. I think
Okay.
I'm gonna call him Simon.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, as of crafting, I've started painting denim jackets. That's about it.
Ooh, nice.
When I
Get you
finish
some
them,
patches. Iron those on, baby.
when I finish my jackets, I'll send you pictures of them. But they're pretty good. I think so.
I'm excited. I can't wait. I'd love to see it.
Heck yeah. Um. All right. So that's about crafts, I guess, and cleaning. Number 8 was YouTube. This is more your forte, Reilly.
Mm,
Go ahead, talk about it.
YouTube. What have I been watching? I've been watching, okay, so if you know me, I love wedding videos. But what happens is I will binge them for like a week and then not watch them for like months. So I'm currently back on that binge where I've been watching wedding videos for like hours at a time. And that's what I've been doing recently, just back on that. Like, it's so nice to see. Um, in addition, I love my like comedy YouTubers. I like Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, Eddie Burbank, Gus Johnson. Um, I was featured in the Jax Films video. That was very fun. I put that on my Snapchat. And yeah, they've just been making me laugh.
You suggestion.
And it's been lots of fun. Cody Ko, Noel Miller, they just been making me laugh and keeping me like, on emotional high.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad that they're doing that for you.
Thank you.
I still like that Gus Johnson was just thrown in there.
We love him.
He's wild. His cat video still gets me every time.
Mm.
She's like, babe,
Yes.
I have to do it. And then he runs through the house. It's still one of my favorites. Oop. Oops. I was posting something on our Instagram so that people know that we're back.
Yes, please.
And so I was
Gotta promote.
just trying to fix it and make it look nice, but now it's not wanting to. I watched a thing about how to like do Instagram correctly or whatever.
Really? That's
I did
interesting.
it.
How informative was that?
Well, we'll see if you like my little design that I just did.
I'm excited. It's a surprise for all of us. Well, it won't be a surprise by the time this video goes up, but we know what I mean. Surprise for...
It'll be a surprise for you, so
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's
anyway.
what I watched on YouTube. How to fix your Instagram and stuff.
This turned into a tutorial video.
Done. Number 9, music. Some good music to listen to while you're in quarantine.
I have really just been all over the place in terms of music. I've been listening to like any and everything. Like when I was having my cleaning day, it was like Disney Channel throwback stuff. Then like yesterday morning, I was listening to like my worship music during my devotional. Then I like have been going through like my vibes playlist. And then I have like my jams playlist, which is like upbeat, like dancey songs. My 80s playlist I have had on repeat a lot. So I just been going through a lot of different music.
Nice.
And of course my K-pop playlist. Duh.
Of course.
Of course. How about you, Joan? What have you been vibing to?
When I do like my tests and stuff, I like to listen to film scores. So
yes, those are really great.
Yeah, the last test I took, I listened to the Avengers Endgame soundtrack, which was amazing. And then I also listened to one of my favorite soundtracks is the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack. Any of them, they're really good. I think it's Hans Zimmer that does those, but they're some of my favorites. So I listened to that. You know me, Lizzo, all the good stuff.
Yes. The Joker soundtrack is pretty good. I have not seen the movie, but I've heard the soundtrack, and it's pretty good.
Nice. What's it called? Khaled, I think's his name. I don't remember which album it is, but it's one that I think is interesting. There's like 2 or 3 songs on it that I find really good.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, American Teen is the name of the soundtrack.
Yes. We love it. That's the one with Young, Dumb, and Broke. And Location. And I forgot what else.
Yeah.
But yes, that's a good album.
That's not his first album, isn't it?
I think it is. I think that's his debut album.
It's just a really solid album. There are a couple songs on there that I don't really listen to, but there are some I'm just like the Young Dumb one. I like that. So it's a good time. All right. And then our last topic of things that we liked to do during quarantine, our podcast. Heard any good podcasts recently, Miss Reilly?
Nice segue. I like podcasts, but I really just stick to my 2, Cody and Noel Miller, the TMG podcast, and My Favorite Murder with Georgia Hardstark and Karen Kilgariff. I love that podcast. It's so great. And I just like having it on, like I said, when I clean, when I fold my laundry, when I'm going to bed. It's a fun time.
Nice. There you go. I haven't really listened to any new podcasts recently, other than this one. I like to go through and listen to these and like make notes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but there's one that sounded interesting to me. It's a comedy one, and it's by Nicole Byers, I want to say is her last name.
Mm.
And she does Why Won't You Date Me? And I think it's funny. So there's that one. And then, what's his name? Ron Funches, the guy who came up, the comedian
Ron
who came to.
Funches.
Yes, he has one called Getting Better, and it's interesting. I've listened to a little bit of him. And then on top of that, I also just always, my sister and I have been interested in The Office Ladies, which is Jenna Fisher's podcast, and it's about The Office. And they go through episode by episode and talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I also like Welcome to Night Vale, but that's a classic. That's like one
Now
of the
that you
first.
mention Pretty Much It, there is a YouTube channel called Pretty Much It where they do movie commentary. And so it's kind of like a podcast movie commentary type thing, but they're also really funny, and check out their clips. So they have like clips of their stuff on YouTube, but in order to get the full length tracks, you have to do their Patreon, but their YouTube is also super funny and lots of fun. So should definitely watch that.
Heck yeah, I'll write it down. Make sure I watch that one.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds interesting.
And they have one for It, the movie commentary for It. I think they have It too as well, but for sure that's a good start.
Love that. Love that for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't own It too. Oh, I do own It too. I didn't know I owned It too. I've been craving to do like an It marathon and watch both of them back to back.
Do you have a DVD player on your computer? Because then you can screen share and then we can watch together.
I think I own it on Amazon Prime, so we can go ahead and screen share and watch it together.
That sounds great.
Just
like old times.
You'd order Domino's and watch movies.
Oh my gosh, pizza.
Forgot what the real world's pizza's like.
Stop it.
Only been a week. But man, now I have to go watch it now. Thank you for that, Reilly.
You're welcome.
And on that note, we have completed our top picks of 10 things to do and watch during quarantine. If you have any suggestions, you should put them down below in the comments. I hope I'm pointing down.
Yes.
Heck yeah. And let us know your thoughts. If there was something on here that you didn't like, let us know, and we'll discuss it with you maybe. On top of that, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at groundfloorco14.
Let me make a poster.
That's no longer our room number.
Wow.
But that's where it started, so it'll always be 14. So at groundfloorco14. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, you should definitely hit that little button and subscribe, and then hit the little bell so you get alerts every time we have new content. Ding! Oh, look!
Ground Floor Co 14. Follow us.
Follow us. Whoop, whoop. All right. Well, I'm Joan.
And I'm Reilly.
Thanks for listening.
Bye, guys. Follow us on social media. Smile. Thumbnail. Amazing.